Welcome to DentonRadio.com, powered in part by Classic of Denton. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show host and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com. Well, thanks everybody for joining us yet again here at DentonRadio.com. We've been bringing you all the updates on Thin Line, and we are here yet again about a film that we're super excited about playing today. We've got Cuban Earth, and on the phone with us we have Claire Dejanay, the editor, as well as Melinda Levin, the director. How are you doing, guys?
Doing well, doing really well.
Doing well given the situation, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, given the situation. So super excited that you guys are a part of this festival, and all of us that are stuck inside and looking for things to do are looking for documentaries and stuff like this to be a part of. So super excited that we're getting to talk with you guys today.
Thank you.
Claire is going to be available for the Q&A later after the film, which is today at 3, I believe.
3:30.
3:30, gotcha. And so anybody that wants to get to talk with Claire and ask questions about the film will get their chance to interact with her, which I think is such a cool part of this festival. But go ahead and just in your own words, give everybody a rundown of what the film is and what they can expect to see.
Yeah, so I will chime in. So this is Melinda, the director of the film. Cuban Earth is about a performing arts troupe in far western Cuba in a town called Pinar del Rio. Mm-hmm. They perform up on stilts in these very exotic costumes, which we can tell you some about, and they do a lot of Afro-Caribbean mythology and singing, and they go into very kind of rough neighborhoods and teach children in particular about environmental issues, about social, cultural issues, and they've been doing this for quite some time. They've definitely gotten some press worldwide. I know BBC covered them at one point, but we were able to go in and do the actual first documentary about them, and we're really proud to know these folks. They're very dedicated artists.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. So what drew you to make this film in particular? It's such a cool concept.
You know, there are a lot of really important and good films about ecological issues, environmental issues. A lot of them are really heavy in the science kind of expository vein, and I think those are important, and I think they're very much needed in this day and age. My work tends to tweak toward kind of the way that we think about environment and the way that humans interface with each other and consider environmental decisions and actions. And so when we learned about this group after seeing them perform in Havana, actually, we realized that we had quite a story and some really interesting characters.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, without giving too much away, Claire, when you were getting to work on this film, what are some of the takeaways that you just weren't expecting?
Oh, my goodness. Anytime I work on a Melinda film, there's always a takeaway to it. You know, what's really interesting about this film to me, when I was learning about these characters, well, one thing to mention too is that when I first was introduced to these characters, you know, I don't speak the language, and so I was editing, you know, just through activities and facial expressions, and so I sort of knew them in a very special way. And then when I learned about, you know, when we got the translations and I really got to hear what they were expressing, what they felt, there's so much resilience there. They, you know, we mentioned these costumes that they build. They actually go to dumps and build using materials that they find there. Wow. And so, one of the biggest things that I've taken away is that, you know, art can be anywhere. You can use anything, and it's just been such an inspiration to me, being an artist as well. I guess for them working in these circumstances.
Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Well, super looking forward to the film. I know all of our crew is excited to see it as well. Again, guys, it's going to be today at 3:30. Make sure you're checking it all out at thinline.us. Guys, are there any follow-up materials or website or places that they could that viewers could go to find more information?
You know, I would. So this film was just completed, and it's got an original score to it, which we're really excited about. And so we're just now pushing it out. It's not available to stream right now. We're kind of entering the festival circuit for the film. Awesome. But if folks have questions about the film, I will certainly offer my email address. I'll do it right now.
Wow.
If anybody wants to interface with the director, and Claire may want to provide hers as well. It's really easy. It's my first name. It's Melinda, Melinda, at unt.edu. I'm a professor at the University of North Texas, and that's my university email address.
Very cool.
Sure, and I'll give mine too, although I don't have the privilege of just using my first name. I love that. But mine is Claire, CLAIRE, .dejarnett, DEJARNETT, at unt.edu.
Very cool. Well, glad to have some Mean Green Eagles with us today as well. Super cool. So, guys, thank you all very, very, very much for your time. All of you guys watching and listening, make sure you check it out today at 3:30 Cuban Earth as a part of Thin Line. Check it all out at thinline.us. Thanks very much for being on the phone with us today, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. Take care.
Y'all have a good one. Stick around right here at dentonradio.com.
Yo jamás en mi vida me había interesado por el teatro de calle. Nunca, nunca. O sea, yo no pensé jamás hacer teatro de calle. Pero bueno, en ese momento, no sé, se encendió una chispita y algo me dijo que eso era lo que debía hacer.
El concepto de TECMA nace dentro de ese proceso. El Centro de Promoción y Educación para el Desarrollo Sostenible. Es una red que existe en Final del Río.
Ahí uno se da cuenta cómo sí realmente va cambiando la vida de las personas. Lejos de estar por ahí en la calle, tal vez perdiendo el tiempo.
Que a veces me hace falta que te alimentes con comida real, la más rica, pero más el espíritu.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton. Do you love live music? If so, make Denton, Texas your next vacation. Find more information at discoverdenton.com.